Okay, welcome back to another video. Please leave a like on this video, guys, because this car here, the party vehicle, took me 6 hours to try and win. Probably longer, but let's just test this thing out. This is the OB Omnis, so let's go. Okay, so I'm gonna go straight out and say it. I didn't expect this to be an electric car. Um, so I don't really like the way it takes corners. It can't take corners very well, but I still would recommend it because probably is really expensive to try and get this car. So yeah, I'd suggest you try and get it, but just beware you're not getting a good car out of it. Still, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so the next car we're going to test is the Cab Futo GTX. Let's go. Honestly, no, I wouldn't recommend it. I don't even want to talk about this car. I think this car is completely trash. Just don't get it. You're wasting your money with this car. Okay, so the next car we're going to test is this car right here. The Inverto Corvette back fin. Okay, so I feel like this car takes corners quite wide. It's not really that great corner-wise, but I still think it performs pretty well for a car. I wasn't expecting to perform pretty well. Now, I want to buy this car, I do, but I don't think I want to spend any more money yet. So I think we're going to give this one a miss. I would buy it, I would, but I'm not gonna. I'll probably buy another card stick. This is one that I actually wouldn't mind buying. Anyway, let's move on to that car right now. Alright, so the next car is this car, and also this is the one that I want to buy. The Dinka Jester Classic. Okay, so I wouldn't mind buying this car. I honestly think this car is alright. It's alright looking too. I don't mind the look of it either. So, yeah, I would recommend it. I do like the way it performs, the way it tunes. Everything about the car seems really nice. I think I'm going to buy it. This is probably the only car I'm going to buy in this video, so, yeah. Alright, let's purchase this vehicle. This is probably the only one I'm going to buy today because I really want this car. So we're going to buy this car. It's actually pretty cheap. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, so we're going to take it to the arcade. There we go. Alright, so we got these cars here to test. Let's start with the Lamborghini Versys. Okay, so let's take this thing for a spin. Okay, so either this car has really good turning or it has really, really bad turning because it spun out like on the way even up there, it spun out a couple times. That's why there's no light on the car. But anyway, I still wouldn't really recommend this car. I don't think it performs very well around corners. And if you were to take this car, take this thing out for a spin, I'd suggest take your corners a bit slower, maybe. Otherwise, I'd probably wouldn't recommend this car. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, so now we've got the Vapid Ellie. So let's take this thing for a spin. I think I've test driven this thing before, but let's take this thing for Okay, so this thing is surprisingly fast for what I actually thought it was going to be like. I thought this thing was going to be kind of trash, but this thing isn't that bad. It does take corners well. It does look okay. I'm not really a huge fan of muscle cars, but I will say it looks okay. But would I recommend it? Yeah, I could possibly recommend it. The other car, nah, this car here is a big step up from the previous one, so definitely this one. Alright, let's move on to the next car. Okay, so this is the Porsche Charlie GTB. Let's take this thing up for a spin. Okay, so to be very honest, there's not much I could say about this car really, because this is a supercar. I'd still recommend it even if it was a trash car. Well, probably not, but the point is, this car does perform well, it takes corners well, it's not really much to say about this car, except I'd recommend it. Let's move on to the next one. Alright, so this is the Pista Comet Safari. It's known as a sports car, but I think it's an off-road car, so let's take this thing for a swim. Okay, that was weird. I got stuck. Anyway, yes, I would recommend this car. This car performs pretty well. I like the way it turns. I like the way it handles. Yes, I would recommend this car. Now, let's go test out the last one before that cop thinks twice about me. Okay, so we have a Dababachi 770 sports car. Let's take this thing for a spin, see how I like it, or if I don't. Who knows? Alright, let's go to the Ellis car meet to see what I would recommend, then we'll go to the... Wait, I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh yeah, this car here, the 770. Yeah, this car performs pretty well. Yeah, I'd recommend it. It tunes good, it sounds good. I may not have driven it that good, but still, I think this car performs well. Anyway, let's go to the Ellis car meet. I'll tell you what I recommend there. And same thing, but after with the Simeon's place. Yeah. Is there any cars here that I would recommend? Probably the Jester Classic. This car right over here. And I'd also recommend the podium vehicle. It doesn't perform very well around corners, but I still would recommend it anyway. And if you want to know what the car looks like, it's just this car right in front of us, right there. Yeah. Anyway, let's move on to Simeon's cars. What I would recommend here. All right, any cars in here I would recommend? Yeah, there's a couple. I would recommend this car right here, the Vepid Ellie. I'd recommend the Progen Italia GTB, the Pista Comet Safari, and the 770. So yes, I'd recommend all those cars, not this one though. This one's definitely not worth your time. Anyway guys, that's going to wrap it up for the day. I think if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe, we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.